Hey everybody, this is Art Alexakis from the band Everclear, and you're watching Buzz News TV.
Welcome to Melbourne. The time is approaching 5:15 p.m. You may now turn on your mobile phone. Quarantine authorities remind passengers that.
Help me sing this song if you know the words, alright? Father mine, tell me where have you been?
Hi, welcome to the Green Room. I'm your host, Kim Katz, and my very special guest tonight, Art Alexakis, the lead singer of Everclear.
You said my name right, very good.
Thank you. I didn't even ask.
You did a good job.
Thank you, thank you.
It's a hard one.
Yeah, it is, it is.
It's a hard
I studied
one.
that.
I
Thanks
have-
for noticing.
No, not at all. I noticed that. And you know, A for effort, but you did well.
Thank
on
you.
top of it.
Yay.
How are you?
Great. It's great to meet you.
Nice to meet
I
you.
love your music.
Thank you so much.
And I want to talk definitely about your new stuff.
Right?
But before I do, I found some interesting facts about you that I didn't know when I was researching you.
Are you sure they're
that you
facts?
yeah, I think so.
All right.
That you were an A&R rep.
I was at
for a
one time.
Yeah. What was that like? You were working
Well,
for Capitol?
Well, yeah. I got offered a gig when I was signed to Capitol and making hit records for Capitol. I was approached by someone else who was a label president, wanted to sign me as an A&R guy because I was constantly turning people on to new bands.
Right.
I'm out on the road, and I'm a guy that had always had interest. I had had an indie label before that.
Right.
And
I was
worked
gonna
for indie
mention
labels.
that.
I was doing all that, and it's something that I still like doing is finding talent.
Yeah.
Even not just bands, but people who know how to work with bands. And I mean,
Right.
talent's talent. You know?
Right.
Got to find it where it is. And my label president at the time found out that someone else offered me a job. So he offered me a job and said it would be really important if I didn't show him up, and I took the job.
Right.
So he paid me the money,
Right.
but he didn't let me sign anything.
Interesting. But he had you on the payroll.
Yep.
That's what you need.
That's not really what I wanted. I didn't really need the money.
Right.
Money's good. Money's always good, but
Yeah.
I didn't really need the money. I wanted to work.
Right, but it should be to your good taste that you were picking and knowing who was good and what was hot.
Yeah, but I turned him on to like 4 different bands that went on to be platinum. I can't say who, but that went on to be either
he didn't listen?
gold or platinum. Nope.
What a schmuck.
Schmuck.
What a schmuck. That's the word for it.
Now in the currently in the where are they now file.
Where are they now file? Exactly. Should have listened to you. Should have listened to Art.
Who knows?
And you also studied journalism for a while. You were a music reviewer for a while?
I did.
Awesome.
I was going to Santa Monica College, and basically, I was a poor kid trying to get my basics before I went to a bigger school to get my
Smart.
degree. But no, that's what you do. And in California, especially Santa Monica College is I think 98% of their classes will transfer to the UC system.
Really?
Yeah, which is really, really phenomenal.
Yeah, wow.
So,
awesome.
I went there for a couple of years, went to LACC, took some courses, decided I want to make film. But for a little while, I wanted to be a journalist because I like to write.
Yeah.
But I just did a couple of internings with people and
Right.
hated it. Just hated how mean people were.
Right.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, exactly. You want to support music.
Right, and not just music, just anything. I wanted to be one of the ones to make the news as opposed to
Right.
report it.
You're a
I guess
creative person.
Yeah, I guess there's a little bit of ego too.
Yeah. Well, it's neat though that you've covered all aspects of the business, and everyone needs to kind of do that nowadays. You can't just be the musician. You have to be a business person.
You have to be. You have to
have
be
to
aware.
be,
You have to
yeah.
be present constantly.
Right.
Yeah,
And
you could say that about life, but definitely
True.
about business.
It's definitely about the music industry
Yeah.
too. If you want to be long running like you are,
Yeah.
and have so many hits and stuff. So, what is your new album? You've got a couple new things out, don't you?
Well, we had a record we put out in October called In a Different Light, and that was acoustic versions, more acoustic, still rocking, but more acoustic-based versions of older songs with a couple of new songs. But the album we're working on right now is going to be a rocker, like an old
Awesome.
school Sparkle and Fade, So Much for the
Great.
Afterglow type record. but that goes in a couple of different directions as well with new sounds. And I've got a band that's been together for about a year, and I change up my band every 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. You are the only
But
original member.
But I was the only
Everclear,
original
right?
member then.
Right, right.
You mean the guys that were in the videos back in the 90s?
I mean, any of them.
Well, those guys were the third version of the band.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Wow. Sort of like Billy Corgan kind of thing. You're writing everything and
A little bit, yeah.
finding it out. Sort
Pretty
of.
much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But I've got a crew of guys now that I think bring more to the band. I think this band, I hope that you watch it tonight, it's the best band that's ever been called Everclear.
Awesome.
I firmly believe that.
So how did you put this band together?
Well, I some of it was from auditions, some of it was from referrals, some were friends. Davey had been with me in a different incarnation of the band for a while.
Okay.
He left for a while, and then he wanted back, and I wanted him back, and it was like he took a break. I always
Right.
knew, and I even told the guy who was playing guitar last summer that I hoped that Davey was going to come back, and
Okay, cool.
and he did, and so it was great. And it's a great combination.
Yeah. How big is your tour right now? How long is it going out?
Well, we're just doing one-offs right now. This is we're just flying out and doing one-offs, are basically one show. But we're right now we're in the middle of 3 shows. This is the second of 3 shows this weekend.
We're lucky.
Yeah,
Lucky
absolutely.
to have you.
Well, no, we're lucky to be here. It's going to be fun.
And,
But we're doing the. I was just going to say this summer, later in the summer, we're going to do the Warped Tour
Awesome.
on the Legends stage. I guess we're legends now.
All right. Yes, you are.
Well, we're just old.
No, no.
That's what you call the older guys on the Warped Tour.
No, no, no.
Legends.
Chicago is filled with greatness. Great stadiums, parks, the lake, all pure Chicago. And so is Rogers Auto Group, famous for exceptional service and their no baloney low price guarantee. No wonder they were chosen Chicago's auto store. Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Hyundai, and quality certified pre-owned vehicles. In the new South Loop, 2720 South Michigan Avenue. Online at rogersautogroup.net.
Sweet Deal Chicago.
Rogers Auto Group, Chicago's auto store.